Happy Halloween, boxing world. I gotta hurry up and make this video. I gotta get my Halloween costume on. I'ma be Teofimo Lopez for Halloween again. I was him last year. But alright, enough of that. We got some breaking news. We all thought Canelo Alvarez was gonna fight Chris Eubank Jr. on Cinco de Mayo weekend next year on 2025, and that news just came out yesterday. But right now it is stated that Chris Eubank Jr. actually made the negotiations really hard, and they did not want to make the fight happen. I believe he was asking for way too much money. I am pretty shocked because everybody takes the Canelo fight. That is a massive payday. So I have no clue why Chris Eubank Jr. actually turned down the fight, because that is a lot of money that he left on the table. He is not gonna make that kind of money fighting anybody else. So to me, Chris Eubank Jr. is scared. I have never really said that about anybody else, but if you don't take the fight and it's a major bag and it's your biggest payday ever by far, I think you're scared.
You think I'm scared right now, but I'm not.
The only thing I do not get is that Chris Eubank Jr. is not an undefeated fighter. He's lost 3 times before, and he has also been knocked out. He's pulling a Vasily Lomachenko because Vasily Lomachenko actually pulled out of the negotiations with Gervonta Tank Davis, but Vasily just pulled out, and Chris Eubank Jr. just asked for too much money and made it extremely difficult to make that fight happen. So I think they both got similarities in that, and I think they're probably both scared. I don't really say that a lot of boxers are scared, but if it's your biggest bag and you pull out, I really think that people are starting to get scared. But I mean, you just never know. But Vasily Lomachenko is already pretty much rich, and Gervonta Tank Davis is a really dangerous fighter. He can knock out anybody with just one punch. It's not just an accumulation of punches. This guy can knock you out with one punch, guys. But let me talk about this. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to have a $3 million guaranteed purse against Lamont Roach, right? So how much do you guys think Lamont Roach was getting? I'm pretty sure it wasn't no $3 million. Maybe $500,000, because it will be a slap in the face to Gervonta Tank Davis if Lamont Roach got $3 million as well. But I do understand Lamont Roach is not a household name, and that's why Tank Davis was getting $3 million. Nobody knows, nobody wants to pay that for that fight, right? And they probably know the pay-per-view won't do that good, even with David Benavidez on the undercard. I believe that's why they have so much issues trying to make the fight happen, because the venue is not even booked. So what I'm getting at is, if Tank Davis would have fought Vasily Lomachenko, it wouldn't have been a $3 million guarantee. It probably would have been what Tank Davis was asking. But I mean, you just never know. But $240 million for 7 fights, that's $35 million a fight. If the contract was signed, that means that $240 million was a guarantee, right? Then if it's not a guarantee, where is this $240 million coming from? I'm just wondering that, and no one's even making a video about this. See, now Canelo Alvarez, now he is getting $30 to $40 million guaranteed per fight, and that's fighting anybody. It could be Chris Eubank Jr., it could be Edgar Berlanga, whoever, Munguia. He's getting paid that much, and it could be a lot lower fight. It could be anybody that's just coming up, and Billy, whatever, he's gonna get paid that much, and that is the face of boxing money. Now Gervonta Tank Davis, $3 million to fight Lamont Roach, that is not the face of boxing money. Now don't get me wrong, I believe Gervonta Tank Davis is more skilled than Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo is already proven, and Gervonta Tank Davis has not proven much yet, but he is more skilled than Canelo Alvarez. But I do also gotta add this: anybody that's smaller in a smaller weight class is usually more skilled than anybody bigger than them. So I'm sure Canelo Alvarez is more skilled than maybe like a heavyweight. but you know, heavyweights don't really have a weight limit and they can eat what they want. That's amazing. I'm also wondering if Canelo is not gonna fight Chris Eubank Jr., who's actually gonna be his next opponent for 2025 Cinco de Mayo. Maybe Terence Crawford. I mean, just the sound of Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, you know that's a big fight, but I know it's a mismatch. I know styles do make fights, but there is no style that can beat another style with that much weight difference. I think everybody knows how that fight will play out. Terence Crawford, the only way he beats Canelo Alvarez is if he fights a perfect fight. But if Canelo Alvarez lands a power punch, the same one that dropped Charlo, he will knock Terence Crawford out, and Terence Crawford will fight similar like Charlo. But happy Halloween, guys. Stay safe. Don't take any wooden nickels. Have a good Halloween. Dress up. Have fun with your friends. And I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to help out your boy, do give $1 on the super thanks. And that's it for me, guys. I gotta roll. Peace.
The champ is here.